Here is the metal flake that we're going to be going with. It's called Paint Huffer.
Well, that's a weird name for a company. Paint Huffer? I know some people that huff paint. They either didn't live too long or they don't have half a brain cell.
It's called Paint Huffer metal flake.
Cancer.
Yes, and it's F Cancer Pink. So this is what it is here, guys. This is F Cancer Pink from Paint Huffers.
Get off my hand!
Tomatoes.
Wolftick Nation, once again, thanks for tuning in to another episode. Did I say it right?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay,
another episode, guys. On today's episode, it's going to be a special episode.
Awesome.
It really is. We've got the bike chick here, Lori, and her husband, Justin.
Or Jay.
Or Jay.
Or Jay.
Now, on today's...
Or what's your channel now?
The Real Bike Dude.
Oh, God.
The Real Bike Dude. Like and subscribe to The Real Bike Dude.
That's right. Give me some subscribers.
Guys, we were in such a good mood. We just got done riding Northwoods, and we've had heck of a time today. And yesterday we had a good little meetup. And the whole center of attention of today's riding, pretty much, has been on what bike, Justin?
It'd be the Gummy Worm.
The Gummy Worm. This is the Gummy Worm. Show the Wolftick Nation the Gummy Worm.
It sparkles.
It is a beautiful bike, beautiful build. Both Justin and the bike chick here, Lori, are patrons, and they got to see this build from the ground up. Alrighty, so it was basically a frame off. We've done everything, stripped the paint, we painted it, everybody sent in some parts, some love. So we thought it was about time, you guys thought it was about time that we showed the Wolftick Nation.
Yeah,
you know?
That's right.
All the patrons thought it was about time.
All the patrons thought it was about time.
Right.
Every patron pretty much had something to do with this, and it was just a build, one of our first completely frame-off builds, and there was a lot of love and a lot of hours put into it. And after riding it today, and I think it was finally like, okay, it's time. We just met up with some of the patrons, and guys, again, it's a special episode, man. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please like, please subscribe. But Justin, bike chick, thank you guys for being out here.
It sounds like that. It's about that time.
It's about that time. All right.
No, it's on TikTok.
Let's do it. Wolfman's over there, don't you guys worry. We've had some guesses, but we want to introduce to you guys. We're going to open up, we're going to take a look at the all-new patron exclusive mountain bike. Guys, this build is all about you guys and what you guys want
I'm
on
going
it.
to limit it to mountain bike.
Oh, okay.
Who knows what we're going to end up doing with it?
It might be a damn Walmart Camp Cruiser with the pineapple cup holder. All right, guys, you ready to see it? Here we go. All right, so we do know it is a Mongoose. Okay? It's up to them. Bam! Now what?
Whoa.
Good right there.
Let's not launch
Now,
this.
what like to you guys? This is the Mongoose 27.5 R-Door. We got another R-Door. Brand new. We've been sitting on this thing for a minute. I was really thinking like maybe a white going into a gray.
No.
A yellow going into a blue.
I think the patrons need to decide.
On the next one, we will see you guys, all you patrons out there. Appreciate you, man. And yeah, let's see where this thing goes. Comment. About 32 degrees.
No, it was
I could see my
colder than
breath
that.
in the air. I was fixing to be like,
Yeah.
I've been working on this.
Look, Berserker Nick puts up a lot colder crap than we do.
Hello, YouTube. Berserker Nick here.
Wow, is that your Berserker
That's my
Nick?
impersonation. We're going to be tearing apart the R-Door. Remember, guys, this is going to be the Patreon build. And then when we get done tearing it down, we're going to weigh the frame with the derailleur hanger because I'm really curious on what this frame weighs. Today, we've got the R-Door frame, and we are fixing to strip her down. Well, that's the plan. I've got some stuff over here on the outside freezer. Like I said, we're at my grandma's house. Why are we at grandma's house?
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday and there's snacks here. So we are at my grandma's house, and I got some stuff over there in the chest freezer. We're going to go over on what I plan on using today, what we plan on using today, and hopefully be able to get this frame stripped down. Frame stripped down. Let me go ahead and take you guys over to the freezer, and we're going to talk about the stuff we're going to be using. Alright guys, so the first step into stripping the frame, this is the plan. We're going to get some of this 220 and 320 grit dry sandpaper. It's Gator, baby. We're going to be using this on the frame. And the idea is whenever we get this aircraft stripper, we're gonna put this on there. We're gonna adhere it on there with some paint brushes. And the plan, the reason we want to sand it down first is so we can kind of get some get that paint open and cracked open a little bit so this stuff can really penetrate. Apparently, that's the directions on this. One of the painters at the shop let me know. He's used it a bunch of times. He said it's the best stuff to use. But we got to put it inside the glass jar. And we've got some paintable plastic. Now this plastic here, it's going to open up into a big old huge sheet, And after we get done sanding and putting the aircraft stripper on the frame, we're gonna get this plastic and we're gonna wrap it up, like we're gonna swallow it like a little baby. This sandpaper, like I said, I just want to kind of get that paint opened up a little bit. Feels like I'm back at work. Okay, here we go, guys. The official start. So I'm just gonna open up this paint, make it breathe a little bit. And I got some my grandma's goo on earlier, and I took off the stickers off this frame, but I don't want to bore you guys too much, so I will stop talking. And I'm going to start fast forwarding now. You guys be on the lookout for the post so we can start ordering paint for this thing and possibly ordering some metal flakes. Alright guys, so it's all sanded down. I got a damp rag now. I'm going to get all that excess dust off there. It looks like we're going to be going with the box 9, or the box 3 prime 9 that Kevin sent in. So we're going to be going with that on this build. And the bars as well, and tires. So I think we're set with that. Of course, the forks from Berserker. So we're going to definitely have to have some pink accents. That was one of the highest votes. So I think if it's not going to be a pink area on the bike, it'll probably be a metal flake pink or something like that, and then pink accents. But I think the gray bars will go great with that. Like I said, we'll probably be doing the post on the different color options. Okay, I think that's a good amount to start out with. Let's get a paintbrush to this and start laying it to the frame. It's exciting. Here we go, guys. No longer will this frame ever be burgundy. And it's going on thick. I was going to go to college and become a painter. I'm not kidding. I'm going to grab that frame and see if we can put it on here. Lay the frame on there. You can kind of see in the brush, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's starting to come off the color. We'll wait about 45 minutes or so. We'll come back out here and see if this puppy is properly baked, guys. The bake cycle is up. Now check that out. Look at all the colors in there.
I see a damn mess.
Looks like the paint's still on there.
I think that's what I said.
Well, we'll have to get a scraper and start scraping.
Did you not bring a paint scraper?
So, what was your findings?
I got some gummy worms and a scraper. A lot of progress there.
A show, hot mess, yeah.
It's gonna be a mess, but it's gonna be worth it, right? You guys keep telling me that. I'll leave that to you. Guys, well, the time is here and I can say I am nervous. Look, when I first started working here at the body shop, I was jamming parts. Basically all the parts that you can't see that need to be painted on a vehicle, that was my job. So I'm familiar with the paint system and spraying stuff, so I feel confident enough to paint this. So guys, don't get your panties all up in a bunch, okay? I want to make sure we keep all of our threads that we can and paint all that stuff up. So doing that now, and then just the prep on this thing. I mean, it's been like 3 weeks of just prepping. You know, it's got such tiny little areas on this frame. You guys all know it, and I mean, it's stuff that you really don't think about, but in order to have a really good paint job, that's number one, is going to be the prep. So wipe everything down, make sure I'm nice and cleaned up, and we're going to throw some sealer on this. We'll mix up a little bit of sealer, And we'll probably let that set for about 15-20 minutes. We got the car here. We're going to change some oil. And we'll just be tapping this frame. It's time. All right. Here we go. A little paint manager here, and I want you to check it out. The paint code is C7S. Okay. And we got Kia. Check out the description. Wolf gray. Isn't that great? Yeah. This is some hardener. Yeah, it's got labeled on there. Baking a cake, baby. Let's get this frame ready. I'm just gonna get some. It's called acrylic clean, and it basically gets all the grease and oils from your fingers off of there. We're gonna do that, and then we'll get a tack rag. And tack rag's like a sticky rag. We're gonna get all the lint and little stuff that we can't see off of it. All right, so we got a sealer gun here. Let's do this. I'm excited. All right, one coat. You heard the man. First coat down. Back in the day when I was coming here just jamming parts and I had some free time, I wasn't sanding anything, I would help the painters out and mix paint for them. A little bit of deep black. Now we got the pre-diluted here. We're gonna weigh it. Where?
Whoa.
I was wondering, just thinking how crazy it is that this color is actually wolf gray. What the hell are the chances of that? Like, I mean, any kind of car in the world, any kind of color in the world, and we select Kia gray. You know what I mean? And it's damn wolf gray. It's craziness.
Sporadic and germline-like all over the place.
Well, you gotta remember. Hey, patrons, don't think I wasn't thinking about every one of you guys while I was painting that.
Because you're very all over the place. You're very crack-heady. Without the crack.
No. All right, guys, let's go back into my office. We're fixing to mix some clear with some metal flake. Okay, let's do this. Now we're gonna mix up some quick clear. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get the DC 2000, a little bit of hardener, and then some reducer. Now, look up there. We got the FU Cancer.
Good old you cancer.
Yep. And you know what's cool is, it's not cool, but everybody on the channel for the most part has mentioned with this color, their mom or their sister or their brother-in-law.
They can relate to
Everybody can relate to it.
Everyone's had cancer in their family somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the things for us that we really liked. I mean, there was a lot of reasons.
Yeah, a lot of reasons, but I'm not sure on how much we want to go. We're going to do multiple coats of it, so we're going to add a pretty good amount. It's going to be a lot of coats. Shake it, shoo, shake it, shoo. So you said you want to get even amount, so. All right, man. Let's do this, guys.
Comes out.
Come with me. Come on. Let's go. Alright, so I think the pink metal flake looks awesome on there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mix up some more clear, but this clear is going to have a pink pearl to it. Now you can't really see on camera, but you see that pink in there? That's sweet looking. You see that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, final clear job. Let's do it.
Clear job.
Well, maybe a coat or two, but let's do it.
Let's see how it comes out.
That is beautiful. Dude, oh man, I can't wait to see that thing out in the sunlight when it dries. It's gorgeous. We'll put that thing on bake cycle, I guess, and just let it heat up really good, and I think we'll call it done.
Alright, sounds good. Thumbs on.
Alright, let's look at this thing. I just turned lights on. We have not looked at it since we put it to bake. Let me cut this air off.
Feels good. Oh, buddy.
Wow.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah, everything's nice. Oh, it's weird. I can touch
Take
it.
it out now. I don't know if
Take
you
this
take
stuff
it.
out.
I don't know if I'm bleeding a little bit.
I can't wait to see it outside with that pearl. That pearl's going to pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It looks good, man. That wolf gray is a beautiful color.
Yeah, the wolf gray's
The
nice.
wolf gray is really nice. And what I kind of like about it, everybody at the shop was like, oh, I don't know.
Orange peel.
The orange peel mixed with that grit feel, I like it. It's a bike frame. You know what I mean? It reminds me of a shop floor, the ones when they do the chips in there. It has that grit to it. I kind of like it.
You're talking about from the flake?
Yeah, from the flake. Wow. That little bit of flake in there. And that pearl.
I mean, the pearls? That's
Yeah.
Because there's just a lot of flake.
Wow. Man,
Alright.
what a day.
Yeah.
All right, patrons, next time you see this thing, I guess we'll start building her up a little bit, right? Yeah,
Something.
we gotta take it slow, but hell yeah.
So what'd you guys think?
It's awesome.
I thought it was a great episode.
Yeah.
A lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of blood, a lot of tears.
Yeah.
And
The sparkles, like
A
you
lot of
evenly,
fighting.
you evenly
lot of
spaced
fighting.
them.
Yeah,
They look
you like
very
the sparkles.
Well, they're spaced pretty good. They're not too clumpy at all.
yeah, that's the FU cancer,
Yeah.
right? With the wolf gray.
Yes, I
Yeah,
heard
wolf
that.
gray.
Yeah,
right.
very involved build. And Justin, do you have any highlights on the bike that
I
you
will
like?
honestly say, so we sell a lot of bike shop quality bikes.
Well, you own a bike shop.
We own a bike shop.
Uh-huh.
So I am super impressed with the way this felt, rode. I mean, this is
Wow.
It looks like the Trek
This is-
Roscoe a little
it's
bit.
a-
The amount of suspension.
it's a smaller bike
close
than what
to
I would
that.
usually ride, but it was still fun enough to ride it, even though it was small.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But all right, guys. Well, Wolf Tick Nation. Hopefully, you guys feel a little fuzzy inside, getting to see the build of the gummy worm. And the reason we showed that is we have another Patron build going on right now. Like I said, all the other patrons were like, the Wolf Tick Nation needs to see it. So again, guys, appreciate you watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you guys want to become patrons, check out the description below. $10 a month. That's like a
That's like
Starbucks
Starbucks.
coffee.
Or you can buy them a cup of coffee.
Yeah, or buy us a cup of coffee.
That's like a bike tube.
Yeah, because the
nowadays.
Patreon,
Yeah.
the Patreon might be
It
a
is.
little intense for some people.
Yeah, but guys, we will
bike
see
dude.
you on the
CO2.
next episode. Go check out the bike chick and the real bike dude.
The Real Bike Dude.
Go
Like
check
and
'em out.
subscribe. I need them all. I only
He
got
needs
2.
more videos.
I only have 2
I'm
people.
gonna have to help
Oh,
him
wait,
with
you
that.
have 2
I only
subscribers?
have 2 subscribers. I need more.
Well, we're one of the subscribers,
That's
aren't we?
right.
Oh yeah, and I'm the other one. I guess I'm gonna have to give you my
some more.
content.
We gotta get some more.
Oh man.
We'll put a link to his channel too.
Oh my lord, you have mercy.